It's 94.7 Blair Radio. I want to say thank you to everybody who sponsors us, RVR Bank, a great sponsor, bringing our local guest segments. And of course, we always like to make sure that you're fully aware of everything that's happening all around us. Today we have Kayla. Is that Kyla or Kayla? Kayla Beller. And she is, can I just have you introduce yourself really quick?
Yeah, so I'm Kayla Beller, VP of Project Management with Metonic Real Estate Solutions.
And Metonic Real Estate Solutions is another name we would probably more recognize with Blair Crossing.
Yes.
And so you are the development company of that?
Yes, we are the development company investor sponsor for Blair Crossing Apartments.
Okay, well, can you tell us a little bit of the history of the company itself, leading up to its relationship here in Blair?
Yes, so Metonic was formed in 2011. It was formed as a way to create and source investment opportunities for Seldin Company, which is a property management company I'm sure most people are familiar with. Mm-hmm. Since then, we have worked with other family offices and accredited individuals as a way for people to diversify their investment portfolio. And so multifamily is a great way to do that with limited risk.
Right. And so then when you're looking at that, you have projects all over then doing this.
So we have 70 projects or assets, I guess, in 6 different states, mostly Midwest. We do have one outlier in California.
Okay. Now, the question I have is, it's an element of risk anytime you go in and build something. So you looked at Blair and saw the risk and saw the potentials. What is it that you saw in Blair?
So Blair was a really great opportunity based on day and nighttime traffic and just the level of new inventory that you guys have had. So the daytime traffic in Blair is much higher than the nighttime traffic, showing that people are coming here to work but can't find a place to live. And then you haven't had any new housing, or I guess multifamily housing, since 2000, so over 20 years. So we saw the need and the opportunity and spoke with the city, and they were very welcoming, very easy to work with. And so through a lot of due diligence, which right. We always do, we found that this was a great opportunity for us and for our investors.
Well, plus, you have to admit that is probably one of the best locations for anything like this.
Yes, coming in on both highways, everybody knows where it is. You say that, the empty lot on the corner between Highway 30 and 133 with the roundabout, and nobody is confused where the location is. Yeah.
And so with this, you have built just different levels of apartments, right? So from studio to 2 bedrooms or 3
We go
bedrooms?
up to 3. So we have studio, 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms. Yeah.
And the idea is because there's a lot of people already working here. You have some big companies. You have Cargill. You have Dollar General. They're always looking for their workforce to be close.
Yes.
And that is something you guys did some research on and said, look at that.
We did. And we've gone to all of those businesses. Our property management company has been boots on the ground to all of those big businesses and small businesses. Like, we really want to be a part of the community. I know you did an interview with Jess, and she's done a great job of getting out. And we've tried to support local with the Fourth Fridays and different events. And so we're really trying to be a good neighbor and a good partner and be a positive impact on the Blair community as a whole.
And speaking of that, this coming up tomorrow, as this is recorded, this Friday, we'll be there. We'll be joining you guys as the entertainment, as entertaining as I can be. But then you have the open house coming up on Saturday, starting at 11 o'clock, going till 3.
Yes, that's correct. And so we'll have tours, we'll have leasing specials, we'll have food and drink, so anybody is welcome to come check it out and see what we're doing there.
Right. And that is not just for people wanting to lease or looking for a place. You're looking to get everybody in the community to come stop by, right?
Yeah. Anybody that wants to come visit, we're happy to give them a tour.
And so you have phase 1, you're building, and it's still in progress. Still things being taken care of. I stopped in there and I was disappointed not able to take a swim in the pool yet.
Sorry about that. Closed. Couple weeks.
But then, that's coming up. But, as that progresses, you already have people leasing.
So we have people leasing and we have people living on site already. So we're really careful about safety and fencing for both residents and insurance and the general contractor. We want to keep everybody safe. And so we're splitting it off. And as we get buildings turned over, we'll fence them in different groups. And so we're occupying buildings kind of as they turn over.
Okay. And now if you want to go into this, you can. You're hiring right now too.
We are hiring for a property manager and a maintenance person.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's all through Seldin Company, our property management partner.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
So I was just going to mention that if you are somebody who's into maintenance and you want an easy start, everything's brand new.
Yep. And we have warranties. So that would be a good starting point. And Seldin Company is a great company to work for. So yeah,
so
it would be a good opportunity.
Just a quick plug for that side.
Yes.
Because that's a big part of it is you're moving in. Not only are you providing housing, but you're also providing jobs in the market.
Jobs in the market and a service for everyone that lives there. Like you don't have to worry about anything if you move in there. People will handle it all for you.
Okay. And so we get past this weekend. We see the future of this. Everything's buttoned up, finished up. People moving in. Can you say what your future looks like with this?
So we've had a really good experience in Blair. We would look to do something again, but we need to get this one finished and stabilized before we can move forward with anything else.
You have to see the return before you can start
right.
investing.
Yep.
And so, but again, that is, you took the chance and you're building here, and that's an amazing thing. And it was actually a very beautiful facility. I was in one of the apartments yesterday. And so again, everybody stop out on Saturday just to check it out, be a part of, and see what the neighbors are going to be looking like. So.
Yeah. And I will say Metonic is a long-term hold. So we really want to be a part of this community for a long time and be a positive support and just be involved as much as we can.
All right. And so if anybody has questions about you or the company, what's the best way to learn more?
So you can go to metonic.net, and we have an info page there that all filters through our admin assistant, and then we can answer questions as need to from there.
All right. So don't hesitate to ask questions. That's the biggest thing. So if somebody has questions, you're open for that.
We are open for that. Jess and the Seldin team is open for that, and we're just really happy to be here.
Well, thank you for providing a great service. And it didn't take that long, really, to get things from breaking ground to people living there, did it?
Yes and no. We've been working on this for a while. So to get from the ground and city entitlements, and yes, we joke that these are like our children because they take a long time to get up and get going. But it's really fun to see it from the ground and then paper to like something that you can walk through and people can live in and call home. So that's really special to us.
Yeah, because nobody thinks about everything that led up to this point.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Everybody just says, oh, look, there's movement there. And that's all of a sudden, that's what the clock starts for a lot of people. But you guys have been a part of this and invested in Blair for a lot longer than that.
Yes, we have. Yeah.
Well, thank you so very much for that. And thank you for being open and coming in and talking about that.
Yeah, thank you. This was a pleasure.